Well, good afternoon. Here you join me out on the bank again, and this time I'm not alone. I've got Jack the Carp dog with me. Just doing an overnighter here on my club lake, just to get out for a night. I arrived down here this morning about 6:30. Half the lake was froze, so literally I picked the side that isn't frozen, and I've just picked a couple of likely looking spots and cast a few rods to it. It started off this morning about -2. It's now about 1-2 degrees. It's not the warmest, although the winter sun is out in full form and it has started to melt the ice back a good bit. As you can see, Jack the Carp dog, he's absolutely freezing, so he's trying to dig his way back in. He's not used to being out. He hasn't been out in a long time, so he's just fair weather angler. I'm just here for one night, just till tomorrow morning, and I'll document what happens throughout the vlog and show you. The air pressure is quite high. It's about 1022 millibar if I remember rightly. Temperatures are very low, but it's a small lake. It's shallow enough so it could do a bite this time of year. As you've seen, I was here last week on a different peg filming a solid bag tutorial, so it's the same lake. You got to be in it to win it. It's not a peg that I'm used to, but again, it's just good to be out and to try and get amongst a fish or two. This lake is getting a stock in over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, of a few more fish. So I just wanted to get a session in before it got stocked and just to get out of the house for a few hours to get away from the hustle and bustle of life. Well, nothing really to update. It's getting close to the light levels falling now. I've just put the rods back out for this evening. Similar sort of spots to where I had them this morning, but the ice has melted a good bit more, so it's meant that middle rod I could put further out along there quite safely. So hopefully we get a night without it freezing over again, though the weather does say that it's going down into the minuses again. It looks quite nice at the minute, but what you'll actually see is it is very cold. So we'll just have to wait to see what the evening brings. I think it's one of those nights where it's just time to order a bit of food and relax and wait and see what happens. Later on, what I'll do, if nothing else exciting is happening, sort of come dark, I'll have a look at the rigs and baiting approach again for this session, but very similar to before with wafter rigs and crushed boilie and pellet is the order of today. I'll be honest, it's just been small traps being set, not a lot of bait been put in, because really with the way things are going at the minute, these fish are very lethargic. In the morning I might reel in one of the rods and put a zig out, depending. The pressure has been quite high, so we'll see what that does anyway, but we'll see what the evening brings. Well, this is what the scene is. 8 o'clock this morning. The margins have froze back over, so it's time to reel in and head home. Safety first. As you can see, no luxury last night, just the open fronted bivvy. The peg is so tight that there literally wasn't much room there for the bivvy. So -2. But under a good heavy sleeping bag, it didn't make any difference. Time to get home.